I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so.
From the top, diving double axe handle.
This Chicago crowd getting even more excited. CM Punk is showing what he's capable of against Eddie.
Sky high. On a double axe handle. Incredible height. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Check out the springboard. Oh, clothesline. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock, follows it up with a clothesline.
Boom. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when we come...
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi,
and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Guerrero's on his last breath.
Oh, he cuts it off. Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
This is turning into a brawl. Bam! Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Oh! Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Timeout, timeout.
What a chicken.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special. Yes, that's exactly what they were thinking, and it is in. Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape. Oh, here we go. Brain Buster.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one.
From the top. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and followed up with a lariat. And averting damage there.
All right, hit on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Calf kick finds the mark. Oh, devastating kick. Ooh. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Look at the height. Frog splash.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Down with a GTS.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Hammerlock now.
Follows it up with a clothesline. Getting out of harm's way.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Bam! Guerrero timed that one well. Boom! Boom! Once again having the wind knocked straight out of it. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Devastating neck breaker.
And we're seeing more offense directed toward the head.
A smart.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. And once again, that has to ensure victory.
Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.